Alright, boys and girls, what's up? We are recording again with Kiki-Jiki the Mirror Breaker. It's been a while since you've seen him, and that's what won our poll. I made a poll in the last video. What was the next deck you guys wanted to see me play? It was Kiki-Jiki, so here we are. Um, I think the next one down was Maelstrom Wanderer, and right below that was Godo, and I think Sakashima the Imposter are both tied. It's kind of interesting. Didn't think people would want to see that deck. That deck was kind of a silly deck right before the Legend rule. So we have this hand here, and this hand is not exciting against a blue-green deck who usually can just ramp out big threats. But we're going to keep it. We have 3 land. Fire Emblem sometimes can catch an early elf or something. I mean, as long as you have like a turn 1 elf, but if he plays, I don't know, maybe he usually gets something. And then there's potential, I guess, in this hand. So what does Momir Vig do? So whenever you cast a green creature spell, search your library for a creature card, reveal it. If you do, shuffle your library and put that card on top. Whenever you cast a blue creature spell, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put that card into your hand. So if you cast blue-green creatures, you basically can just draw that. You basically just tutor for a creature and put it on top. You basically just, you just tutor for a creature and put it in your hand. They tend to do tricky things. They tend to just get, this is really annoying. Kind of just get what was I thinking? A creature, and then they draw it right away, or they get like what is the combo that people get? I can't even think of it now. Seedborn Muse and Teferi, and then they just cast everything on your turn, and they just get really annoying. Yeah, Seedborn Muse and Teferi is the classic Momir Vig combo, where they get one or the other. Or get both. I'm not sure. I've never played with this deck. I think I could actually try one day if I want to. And actually, this is nice to have Fire Emblem because it does kill Momir. That's not a bad draw. I'll just cast it for 1 since we don't have much going on. And it does let you cast your 5 drops a turn earlier. Alright, so next turn, depending on what he does, we'll just play Pilgrim's Eye. Kind of a slow start. Kiki-Jiki tends to be one-sided if you can kind of get him out there. Otherwise, he tends to be really slow because a lot of the spells are pretty expensive. You do want that early ramp, so I like to mulligan. I like to think about mulliganing hands like this because they're pretty slow, and then a blue-green deck can, keep up counters and cast ramp spells and then blow you out with like a Terrastodon. That's not really where you want to be in Commander in 1v1. So the new Commander decks come out tomorrow, so I might be splurging. Do you think he has a counter spell? He has a force spike? I don't think he does. So it's gonna be like $30, which is just to get one. I might just do like a Commander's, like a series on one of the decks. I don't think I can afford to buy all of them unless somebody wants to donate me Moto tickets or straight up cash to buy them. The foil one because it's sweet. But I'll try to get one of them, do a Moto series on it, or a Commander series on it, and I think it's going to be the Grixis one, because that one is the Mind Seize deck, and actually that was the Commander before they released the deck list I was most interested in. The Esper one seems good, but he doesn't seem very built around me. He just seems more of like a value, draw cards when you gain life. Oh, that's pretty bad for us. Alright, we think he might be holding a counter spell for Kiki-Jiki. It would be intelligent if he did. Alright, let's see if he does. Hopefully he doesn't. That would suck. Ooh, Hoarding Dragon. That blocks this guy. Let's see if he counters that. My 4/4 trumps your 2/3. Hoarding Dragon's pretty sweet. Here comes a counter. Like I said, blue-green tends to play threats, counter your spells. So our Pilgrim's Eye is going to die. Might as well just block it in that case, because you can also kill that. Sad. Sad times. That's pretty good against our deck, since I think about half of our deck is actually artifacts. Which, kind of a slow start here, which is unfortunate. We'll see if he actually casts this Commander. So going back on the story of the new Commander decks, not looking forward to True Name Nemesis. being in the format is going to be really annoying. Unless, I mean, there are a lot of wraths in the format, so it's not going to be as annoying like Legacy, I guess, but it's still going to be hard to deal with unless you wrath it or you manage to get it with an edict. Otherwise, you can't interact with it at all. He just doesn't want to cast his commander, which is kind of interesting. I think he just wants to hold up counter spells, which is somewhat annoying for me. We have 6 mana. Alright, let's try to land our duplicate and get rid of this thing. Hopefully he doesn't have another counter spell. He probably does, because it seems like he could have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, we got one. We got him. Take that. And now if we next turn we can play Kiki-Jiki and just start duplicating his things if he lets us, unless he has like a hinder or something. He's also getting 2 lands with his Armillary Sphere. So that counterspell is pretty big because it basically forced me to chump with Pilgrim's Eye, killed my Hoarding Dragon. It's put me back quite a bit. Although the art in that counterspell is pretty awful. And it's a light border. I love this 7th edition, and I like the number 7. That was actually the Mega Millions number the other night. I picked it, but I didn't win anything except $1. So if I had won the Mega Millions, I would have all the decks. But I can't justify spending $150 on my MTGO at this point. So let's see what happens. Staff of Nin. This guy's got everything. I don't have any artifact destruction in my hand, unfortunately. Ooh, Treasure Mage. There'll be something like a Mind Slaver. That would be really annoying. Please no Mind Slaver. So he's not playing the typical Momir deck. He just seems to be playing like a blue-green control deck. Where he plays like just whatever he wants in the colors, basically. Because Momir tends to be really combo-centric, so they want to just get their general and then start drawing cards off of it and tutoring up creatures. What is on this guy's chest? He has a cool creep duplicate. Let's see how it is. Was this like a promo? It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Most of the promos are pretty awful. Ooh, Avalanche Riders. Alright. So, if I attack into my heal block, I'll Staff of Nin. So I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to hit his duplicate. Oh, I have 2 extra mana? Oh, I didn't cast this. I thought for some reason this had gotten countered. I'm stupid. I thought this had gotten countered. I forgot it was a silly dragon that got countered. So we cast duplicate in response. I'll exile his. He's going to hit me for 1. He's going to draw 2 cards a turn, which is not really... He's got a lot of mana and he's drawing 2 cards a turn. And he's pinging, so any of my my 1 toughness creatures are going to get hit. Got me there. He might just duplicate my Kiki-Jiki, but doesn't really do a whole lot. I guess it sets me back a turn, which I really want to start getting Clone Shell. Let this go to town. Hopefully he doesn't have a clone. That would be really annoying. Clone is so... That's another reason I don't like playing this deck too much lately, is because when people have clones, they just clone your Kiki-Jiki, and then, he's got plenty of his own enter the battlefield effects, so definitely gonna eat your duplicate. Oh, trading duplicates. That's funny. That's good. That's it. So we're pretty even here on those card advantage fronts. Is he gonna attack? No. Is that nothing? Alright. I like that. Some Fire Imp just trades for Staff of Nin activation. We'll just play Clone Shell. I kind of want to cut him off mana because he's drawing 2 cards a turn. He's pausing a lot in between every little turn, which is a little frustrating to play against. Also makes me talk a lot more than I feel like I should have to, but what if he's got like an End of the Royal? That would be pretty annoying. End of the Royal in response. Ooh, Zealous Conscript. So we have we can just win if we can kill our Clone Shell. I think going for the win. I don't know if I can win a long game against him at this point with his Even accumulating advantage with this, got a lot more mana. Um, I'll just copy a clone shell, see what we can get. Watch this brick for the one that's actually gonna die. Let's see. Ooh, these are all pretty good. Tyrant's not bad. Godo's really good as well. But Tyrant's gonna start eating his mana, which is nice. Godo's, let me get through. Kill him. I'm gonna get Tyrant. Alright, let's attack, see if he blocks it. He's at 40 life, we've got a ways to go. And Tyrant's also really good with the Warstorm Surge. Because it does 7 a turn when they get copied. Alright, Clone Shell's doing work. COS card is just quietly insane in Kiki-Jiki. No one expects this Spanish Inquisition. Pings me. What's up? Under the Clone Shell. Tyrant. Hopefully we just wrath everything. That's not possible, but hopefully we get one of these artifacts. Or maybe this land. Ooh, we got a command tower. seven mana. Stone Ring. I was hoping to get Staff in the end, but we didn't get there. And he's drawing land. Hopefully he doesn't clone this. Could be pretty bad for us. Hopefully he doesn't like Volition Reigns this. That would also be rather bad. Hopefully he kills Clone Shell and we just kill him. Fact or fiction? This is not going to go good for me. Alright, Deadeye Navigator. That card is so annoying. I'll do that. Deadeye Navigator and Force. Rapid Hybridization, Hinterland Harbor, and cancel. And we'll see what he does. Now I can rapid hybridize in response to like whatever creature I copy, which is a little annoying. Which is probably what he's going to take when I cancel. Maybe I'll just... Oh, I'll copy the Clone Shell. He'll rapidly hybridize it. I'll untap Kiki, and then it'll just win. That'd be pretty awesome. That's actually a good way to bait him into killing this. Copying it, hoping he kills it, and then just untapping Kiki-Jiki with Zealous Constructs, killing him out of nowhere. And Kiki-Jiki can actually kill you out of nowhere. It's pretty funny. One time I got Cruel Ultimatum twice because the guy was recurring it. Oh. Alright, it does it on Kiki-Jiki. Oh, he has cancel too. Maybe that was bad. Knowing that he has cancel in his hand. I might just Avalanche Riders or something. He's definitely gonna... Well, he has cancel. I mean, Fact Fiction's a good card. Maybe I should have gotten Godo. I didn't know you had Fact or Fiction, but... Alright, hopefully draw something sweet. Mindstone, not as sweet. Alright, let's do this. Let's see if he cancels this. Yep, here comes the key. He's got a lot of counterspells for... maybe not a lot. It's possible he has a lot more, though. I mean, he was drawing a lot of cards as well. There it is. Alright, now we're attacking. He can block whatever he wants. I don't really care. He can block, trade with the Frog Lizard. He's gonna chump block, alright. Now we get cancel out of his hand. Oh, it's just a little slow game. This guy's playing rather slow. He's 5 minutes behind me. Drawing 2 cards a turn. Rather unfortunate. If only that Zealous Conscript was underneath there. The second Clone Shell. Okay. So I don't know, maybe you can Trust on me, that'd be pretty good for him. I don't want to give him Deadeye Navigator. Deadeye Navigator is a real problem for me to deal with. Definitely didn't want to kill him. I'm surprised he canceled that. Like, he has so much land, I don't really think he needed to do that. Plus, I'd have to pay the Echo on it if I wanted to keep it. Otherwise, it would just be like a really bad Stone Rain. I guess that would be Stone Rain plus 2 damage. But, he's probably got something good. Hopefully he does. He's 6 minutes behind me. But as you can see, like I was saying at the beginning of the game, Kiki-Jiki really wants an explosive star. You can't really keep par to par with the ramp decks and blue-green decks for the most part because, oh, that's really fun. Sweet. Alright, we can sort of deal with that. Discard my hand at end of turn. Maybe he'll block one of the TGs and I'll just Fire Imp it. Yeah, this guy's a fun time. So this is why Mono Red kind of needs little things like this, because if you just let these decks go off, then you're going to get crushed. Alright. Hopefully just draw Galvanic Blast. Because I actually put Galvanic Blast back in my deck. I was kind of messing with Galvanic Blast, Lightning Bolt, Scred. And like, Scred, sometimes I was drawing, like, today I'm not, but I was just drawing all my colorless lands. Ooh, gamble. Can that win the key? I'm gonna have to discard my hand anyway. KG costs 7. Well, I'll just gamble. Hopefully we win our gamble, but there's no guarantee. Ooh, Warp World. That would be pretty good if I could cast it. Can I cast it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can't cast it. Sad times. Do we just get... I mean, getting Galvanic Blast doesn't really win us the game. Ooh, helmet position. Well, you can just have bounce, too. Trying to think what's the best thing to do. I mean, getting Galvanic Blast is I think a low chance he doesn't have a bounce spell. But it also stops me from discarding my hand. Ah, we discarded it. Alright, I guess we attack, see if he blocks. If he blocks the clone, I doubt he'll block Clone Shell, but there's always a chance. Okay. Opponent is going to time out. This is why I play 15-minute games, because I don't want to stay here for half an hour, otherwise I'm going to think about passing priority. Man, Helm Possession would have been pretty nice. It was basically an entomb. What can you do? We try. Sometimes Gamble doesn't get there. I feel like I've been unlucky with it lately. I've played this deck not too much lately, but I've been trying it out more and more. And the times I've gambled, I've just missed. Even with like the 7 cards in your hand or 6 cards in your hand. I think 7, yeah, 7 or 6 on turn 1 and such. I really love this art. Hold on, I'm recording. He doesn't know that, but I don't know, why is this taking so long? I mean, my best outcome is he blocks. It's also possible... It's also possible I can Kiki-Jiki a Clone Shell thing and then put a Flame Tongue underneath here. I don't know. This guy's not gonna pass priority. What's going on? I mean, it's a close game. I don't know if I could win. It's possible if I could just deal with this thing, which I could. There's also an argument to casting Warstorm Surge, but I really want to get this engine onto the bat. Like, I really need to get Kiki out there. Yeah, unfortunately. I want to get this out because, you know, it gives me these options. Clone Shell gives me Tyrant. And, you know, I could hit... I mean, it's unlikely because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1 out of 11 chance I kill this. I guess it's slightly higher than 1 out of 11 because I could hit an artifact and hit this, or hit this and an artifact. So I don't know the math exactly. I don't know what this guy's doing. I don't know, maybe his computer disconnected? I have no idea. Well, that's one way to win a game. I will draw cards, see what's on top of my library. I probably, if I was going to play Kiki-Jiki, 1, 2, 3, I can play 7 mana. I think, I love this art. Clone Shell or Tyrant? I think Clone Shelling might be better. I could get a Flame Tongue, and I could get something else that might be worth getting. I don't know. Who knows? We'll never know, really. I think probably Tyrant. I didn't play Kiki-Jiki first also because I wanted the chance of him blocking and then Fire Imp that. Because he might block the 3-3. He probably wouldn't block Clone Shell, but he might block the 3-3. Well, we'll never know. I don't know what happened, but opponent disconnected. That's just, sometimes it just happens, and it's Magic Online. I mean, I guess in real life you know if your opponent walked away from the table. We'll never really know, unless our opponent tells us, which I don't think they're going to. So tomorrow, Dual Decks, it's a Friday. I work late. I'm going to see a movie, I think the Anchorman movie. So I'll try to upload something late tomorrow night. Let's check it out. Is it going to debug and not let me see it? Man. Yeah, it's bugged for whatever reason. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the game. Sorry we can't add an anticlimactic ending. But it just happens, and I'll see you next time.